everybody. We're going back to El Paso. Not loaded.
Said good morning, Sir Bobby.
Good morning.
Queen Honey Bear. Said Super Yade, good morning, Super Best Friend Bobby. So happy to see you, big hugs.
Dang it. Fix this GPS.
Richard M. Said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Jane said back to the truck shop.
Back to the Thermo King.
A ghost of the now. Said have a fine day, Bobby.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I also said hey, hey, hey. Queen Honey Bear.
Your last rap
Said it's a super gorgeous morning.
It's pretty nice. Well, I mean, as far as the weather and stuff goes, it's pretty nice.
Richard M. said you are obviously not delivering a load since you said last night your timeline could not start till 11 a.m. D.I. Lawson
Well, my full-time line.
said good here. How about you?
50-50, man. I'm on a split break right now.
Fidelity, hopefully all truck problems corrected and now clear sailing.
Truck, yeah. I grabbed up the wrong trailer last night though, so that's why we're coming back down to El Paso.
Low Fidelity, All-Star Reject. Said dumb question, do we have to get something else fixed in El Paso?
Nah, I grabbed the wrong trailer last night.
Low Fidelity, All-Star Reject. Said I've done that before.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. At least it wasn't another company trailer pickup. That could have been bad.
Richard M. said, so you have become a local hauler.
Looks like it.
Super truck car knock. Said in your defense it was dark, LOL.
Well, they didn't specify what trailer to get, and when they didn't specify, I should have just waited till this morning to even left from down there. That's what I should have done.
Medicated crazy. Said morning, sir.
Good morning, medicated. How you doing?
Jim 64. Said hi, super truck car. Super truck car knock. Said hi, Jim. Medicated crazy. Said they got you running in circles.
Yeah. Whole bunch of nothing going on.
Duck, duck, go fast. Said, did you get a trailer that reefer wasn't fixed yet?
Mm-mm. Now the reefer's fine. It's just the other parts of the trailer, apparently. them badge yesterday. They don't mean anything to me.
series of KW and Maine heavies. JHH. Said, oh, so you're behind an hour then, Alabama then.
Yeah.
Mike. Said you're going the wrong direction on time zones, JHH. D. Michaels. Said it's 11:59 a.m. Pneumatic boom. Medicated crazy. Said time to feed the beast. D. Michaels. Said I was thinking of Bryant and someone else.
Hopefully just a minute. We got 4,458 miles on the truck. 74,458.
John Van Dongen said watch the vids from yesterday or earlier. Medicated crazy said at Alice Usher things are not going well for him and not of his doing. Benjamin Bloom said Bobby's mad. Patrol not said he grabbed wrong trailer. Gary Watson said he woke up to I got you babe. Patrol car not said LOL. Medicated crazy said LOL at Gary Watson. Alice Usher said okay thank you. Benjamin Bloom said 165. Medicated crazy said as he smashed the alarm clock. Benjamin Bloom said Minnesota. Benjamin Bloom said truck wash. Dennis McCanninch said someone ate all the popcorn. John the Beagle Dad said, "Ooh, it's lunchtime for you. Me ill skip lunch today." Benjamin Bloom said, D. Michaels said, "I just watched a movie yesterday called The Core, about these people that take us up kinda thing to the core of Earth. Anyone think that's real, going through like diamond fields, etc. to get there?" Alice Usher said, "Bobby, I am so sorry for you." Benjamin Bloom said, "Bobby getting food." Michaels. Said what is going on with this weather? It's May 28th. And in Toledo having a hard time to reach 60 degrees. Duck, duck, go fast, said Holy Toledo. Benjamin Bloom said 63 here. D. Michaels said a duck. I hear that a lot. James Ewing said wrong trailer mean broken popcorn. D. Michaels said Benjamin, it's almost that we are at 59. Scuba Master said it was 59 this morning near Atlanta, now 65. Benjamin Bloom said Minnesota Brainerd. James Ewing said this morning was 54F. D. Michaels said I could be wrong, but when I was younger seemed it would have been like in the 80s here by May 28th. Scuba Master said James have now had 9 inches rain this month. James Ewing said 66 today. Benjamin Bloom said Bobby resting. James Ewing said 7-inch rain at late. D. Michaels said wow, 9 inches rain, that's a lot. John J. Gubbins Jr. said hello everyone from Danger Consortium. James Ewing said a good start, we needed rain. D. Michaels. Said while Southwest Airlines are charging for luggage now, first checked is $35, second is $45. I thought most give you a free suitcase. Benjamin Bloom. Said where's Bobby? James Ewing. Said he inside truck stop. John J. Gubbins Jr. Said at D. Michaels I fly myself wherever I need to go so I don't have to pay luggage fees. Scuba Master. Said why when airlines can make all that extra money off people and raise ticket cost also.
$454.42 worth of fuel. $454.42. I'm just now getting breakfast, man.
Said I thought it was by Southwest to start charging for bags. That is what separated from everyone else. I am a lazy duck that rather let a big jet airliner fly.
Yeah, I'm just now getting breakfast, but got me a breakfast baconator. Alright, we're gonna buffer for just a second while I put us back on Starlink.
James loading up on crackers and cheese, LOL. Barry 2005. Said no idea Scuba just got back from Liverpool. Jan needed her annual checkup. Josh C. Said where to now? James Ewing. Said sugar ham's so good.
We're going back to Thermo King.
Said hi James E. John J. Gubbins Jr. Said I have 12 project cars that are already sold and they are not even finished yet. James Ewing.
Dang.
Said hey Barry.
That's pretty good.
Benjamin Bloom. Said 186.
186, let's go.
Barry 2005. Said hi Bobby and everyone else.
Barry, how you doing?
Martin Trejo. Said hi Mr. Bobby.
Martin, how you doing?
Said what was the fault with the truck? James Ewing. Said Todd Truck Stop brought a truck stop here town.
Just filters. Fuel filter, DPF filter, something like that.
Long Island Dave. Said hello Bobby and Brad.
Long Island Dave, how you doing?
Barry
bobbing you do, man. I'll tell you what, if y'all missed last night's live stream coming out of El Paso, when I end this stream today, you should go check it out, man. That was a heck of a ride right there. Heck of a ride. I don't know how long I'll be down between streams, but I'm gonna shut this stream down about time we get to Thermo King up here. And when I get what I need, I'll start it back up.
Said Rick Derringer passed away this past Monday. Got to see him 4 times in concert. Medicated crazy. Said GPS gave you fits.
Yeah.
Buried 2005. Said I saw a bit of the one wheel.
And the one wheel was not that stream.
Said he had the attack of the barrel bobs last night.
I'm talking about the middle of the night stream. That one wheel stream, my phone kept blinking out on me, so I ended up having to shut it
Check it out
down.
later. John J. Gubbins Jr. said it buried 2005 when I bought a BMW. I had 2 transmission choices, either the semi-manual wheel or a true manual transmission. Buried 2005. Said snoring from 10:30 p.m. my time overall.
I don't know what time it would have been your time, but would have been early though. Maybe, I don't know. It was the middle of the night run. I think it started up at about 9 or 10 p.m. our time.
Buried
Something like that.
2005. Said John, my wife's Ford is a bit like that. A The law also includes single wheels, which essentially are motorized skateboards. This is in Montana. John J. Gubbins Jr. said I made a garage door out of 2 barn doors. Medicated inconvenient things happen for good reasons. Make the best of your day.
True that.
Buried 2005. Said I thought DeLorean S were just metal color. Shaquille Shape said hi Bobby.
Hannah, how you doing? You mean to tell me you guys
Brett
haven't been on this channel enough to know
said you would think they would be buried.
what a DeLorean is?
BLER said hi Bobby.
Valeria, how
Brett
you
Alt
doing?
said hi Valor. BLER said hi everyone. Buried 2005 said nice John G. Richard M. said oh your one wheel has the same rights to road as a boat.
And dang it, man, why are you weaving and wobbling so much? I think he said in Montana. I'm pretty sure the one wheel has the same rights as bicycles anyway.
Richard M. said yes Montana. Shaquille Shape said hello everyone. John J. Gubbins Jr. said in buried 2005 the DeLoreans are made out of real stainless steel, they are not painted.
DeLoreans are Tesla Cybertrucks, y'all. For the ones that don't know, when I holler out DeLoreans, we're talking about
Medicated crazy
Tesla Cybertrucks.
said I've seen people riding quads in downtown Billings, Montana. Aconcagua
It's been an ongoing joke on this channel for quite some time now. I'm not sure how anybody that's been here for any length of time don't know that. I mean, if you go look at all my DeLorean short shelf videos, you should understand. You should. Dang it. Meg probably got killed there.
Shaquille Shape
No?
said happy Wednesday everyone.
Welcome back. Okay, so I'm not going to end the stream.
Said at Shaquille Shape, are you kin to Dr. Shape in Charlotte, NC? Duck duck go fast. Said Telsa's are wrapped with vinyl, not repainted after they leave the factory.
Yeah.
John J. Gubbins Jr.
But it's all a joke,
said
man.
Tesla
It's all-
Cybertrucks are also made out of real stainless steel. I saw a Cybertruck yesterday that was painted with powder coat, it wasn't a wrap. Buried 2005. Said copy that duck. Rick said paying attention here doesn't always happen. I guess it's a lot of work for some.
It is a lot of work for some. It is.
Said Bobby, some people are slow LOL.
Right.
Medicated crazy. Said at buried 2005, we have a Cybertruck in Topeka, Kansas that's painted white with GMC logos on it. Others with Tesla cars put Toyota logos on them.
Toyota logos.
Said Hannah Shaquille. Brett Hall said hi, I mean out loud to Duck Duck.
So that was, he just called me up. It's been a big change of plans, y'all. Big change of plans. We are going on up here to Thermo King and man, I tell you what. We're gonna drop this trailer, which was a bad trailer. My bad.
Buried 2005. Said bet the Japs love that crazy.
Do a drop and hook. And then we're gonna head to Arizona. Interesting.
Duck Duck go fast. Said
never driven one. Never ridden in one, so I.
Interview 2005. Said 2 did get it done, I just forget.
So the reason why I had to buffer that out for that phone call was because I don't have my Bluetooth.
Said that means you'd be going down the same highway again in the other direction.
Yeah, turn around, doing it again, man.
Said LOL Scuba.
But the reason why that call buffered out was because I don't have my Bluetooth, so I had to actually pick the phone up and put it next to my head. And so I had to buffer it out to do that. And I said I was going to end the stream up here. I'm not going to end the stream. I'm just going to go ahead and keep it rolling. I will probably put it on the privacy screen while we go in, like we did last night, which will, it'll show the multicolored screen and mute.
Richard M. said, "Oh, no, you were not hands-free, were you?"
No, I wasn't, unfortunately, but I didn't have no choice because I don't have my Bluetooth is still in my bag from where I put it in there yesterday to do the one-wheel ride. I forgot to get it out. And you can Bluetooth through the stereo with the phone calls like that.
Said I am always hands-free.
I can hear them, but they can't hear me.
Said yes, Fred, he was much faster. J.H.
So, I don't know where the microphone's at.
Said now the video of a 1978 bus video, I was thinking to myself, medicated crazy. Said no need to explain, Bobby, do what you gotta do. J.H. Said how old are the people in that video now? Andy C. Said what? No armpit girl. Brett O.
I don't know.
Said
well,
duck duck when
maybe.
feathers are flying. You're more like wings free.
I might be able to get the armpit girl up.
Said 1978, not 1000 meg, get it right.
Get Meg's picture up. We'll see. What? The what? Missed the 2000.
Said, have you been to Plainfield or Naperville, Bobby?
Plainville? What?
Low Fidelity, All-Star Region. Said, are we finally on our way?
Well, I got some info for what needs to be done, or what I'm doing after bringing this bad trailer back. I've got info for that. So I was going to shut the stream down because I didn't have any info on what I was doing after I took this trailer back. They give me a number trailer to pick up, so. And I guess what I should have done.
Said, hey Bob, do you used to remember the long runs back in the day?
Oh yeah, I remember long dogs.
Said howdy.
Rob, how you doing? What I should have done last night was just camped out at the dealer. But with all the info I had, I done what I was supposed to be doing, but the info wasn't correct. The info wasn't good. I didn't get good info last night or yesterday. So this is the reason why we're ending up doing what we're doing.
Said Bobby, you sure you can't drive to the Rocket City and give me a tour, LOL.
Where's the Rocket City?
Medicated crazy. Said Dirty Data sucks.
Dirty Davis?
Sir Handel. Said good afternoon.
Good
At the
afternoon, Sir
Pilot
Handel.
Travel Center in Crayola, Alabama. On
Crayola.
my way to Los Lunas, New Mexico right now. Andy C. Said so they gave you fake news.
Yeah, it just everybody wasn't coinciding with each other, and
Low fidelity, all-star reject. Said I hope they're paying you for all of this runaround.
well, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work because
Said Brett, is that why you have the holes in the top of your head from lawn darts, LOL? John the Beagle Dad. Said good. John the Beagle Dad. Said it's relaxing. Brett all. Said LOL scuba, you smart aleck.
the ride up to
Said is it me or are some of these comments just out there?
the ride up to
Said must be in the green eggs and ham series.
I don't know, man. I don't know how it's all going to work out. I mean, I probably won't get paid for the ride for the last night's ride.
Said Rocket City equals Huntsville, Alabama.
Oh, Huntsville. Okay,
ER.
gotcha.
Said S happens, LOL.
It does. It does.
Said I survived lawn darts.
I did too, man. I may not get paid for last night's run simply because I apparently wasn't supposed to do that run.
JH.
So
Said Gary, I can tell you stopped by there before, LOL. Brett all. Said yeah, scuba. I got into a fight with the lawn darts and the darts one.
it is what it is, I suppose.
Andy C. Said remember the clackers, you ended up getting bruised up all over. Sir Handel. Said taking a load of stuff to the Walmart distribution in Los Lunas, New Mexico.
Team Farm Las Vegas.
Said hello, everyone checking in and smashing it.
Big game, how you doing?
Long Island Dave. Said hi, Beagle Dad.
Thank you.
Miguel. Said howdy.
Miguel, how you
Duck
doing?
duck go fast. Said I thought Rocket City is where Acme rockets were made. Gary Watson. Said I hit Huntsville often. Low fidelity, all-star reject. Said Bobby, it's time to go to one of these borderland restaurants and eat some delicious borderland food.
Yeah. I may go ahead and I may swap streams anyway.
Sir Handel. Said so are we in El Paso right now.
Yeah, we're in El
Long
Paso.
Island Dave. Said hi, Gary.
I may get up here and start a new stream. I think that's what I'll do. Is shut this stream off instead of doing the privacy screen.
Back in the 80s and 90s, I remember the popular hangout spots.
That
Your
way,
favorite pizza joint, the mall, the arcade, and the roller skating rinks were the popular hangout spots back then.
I can fix the title and
Said hi at Long Island.
maybe fix the thumbnail up while I'm doing that.
Said OMG, I confused myself. I thought Meg was behind, but it was my dang screen.
So yeah, I'll probably restart.
VR. Said funny titles went out the window today, LOL.
Yeah, it did.
JH. Said DeLorean must have gotten stuck in the green eggs and mud. Duck duck go fast. Said we're in Arizona, use your pickup. Low fidelity, all-star reject. Said Bobby's new stream, rated PG-13. Sir Handel. Said he'll be hanging around when you start the new stream. Don't have to get back on the road for at least 2 hours.
Can't fall, man.
Medicated crazy. Said Bobby, when you get stopped, get out, decompress and say it is what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a minute
Said have you been to Scottsdale, Arizona, Bobby?
probably.
Scuba Master. Said and you get a fresh start on screen time.
Yeah. Get a fresh start with everything. Shake the cobwebs out of my brain. Because when something like that happens, you know, that really it puts me in a bad spot, even though it shouldn't. It does. Used to, it didn't. Used to, stuff like that didn't affect me in the slightest. And I guess as you get older, your brain works a little different. Maybe I don't know.
JHH said, "Did you get Carl's Jr.? I remember you mentioning it last night."
But no, wasn't nowhere near Carl's Jr.
Augusta Medina said El Paso has the best drivers. Ha ha ha.
Well, I tell you what, I don't think they're the worst. They might not be the best for real, but I don't think they're the worst. But yeah, that just put me in a bad spot.
Sir Handel
this morning.
Said El Paso is home to the Sun Bowl. Low fidelity also.
Messing up and do this, having to come all the way back down here, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna stop this one. We'll reset the thumbnail hopefully.
Said my patience gets shorter and shorter as I get older.
Right. Figure out a better title than what's on there right now. And it should just be about 30 minutes-ish in between the streams, something like that. Not much. Maybe 15 minutes or 20 minutes, but it shouldn't be too awful much.
Said Andy amen to that. Augusta Medina said howdy from Lunepier, Michigan. Sir
Was it Augusta? Or Augustin?
Augusta Medina.
Augustin.
Said keep the shiny side up, rubber side down.
Yeah, no doubt.
Low fidelity, all-star region.
Welcome to the Ride-Along Gang.
Said El Paso drivers aim to drive slow in the fast lanes and cut by lanes last minute so annoying. Then you have the Mexican national drivers bucking everything up. Andy C. said by the time I get 70 years old, I'll be a total a-hole.
Total what? A-ho?
Rick. Said Andy, I already am.
So I ended up getting me the regular sweet Milos.
Medicated crazy. Said make the best of your day, bro. I'm off to get lunch. Check back in later.
10-4, we'll be here later.
Said so are we going to stop in Sapporo?
Socorro, Horizon City, something like that. Wherever that Thermo King's at. I don't know if it's actually Socorro or if it's actually Horizon City. I think it's Horizon City. Socorro is on the right-hand side of the interstate. Horizon City is on the left, if I'm not mistaken.
Richard M. said prepare for the heat. 101 degrees today and tomorrow in the Scottsdale area and 105 degrees Friday. Low fidelity all-star region. Said Horizon City.
Yeah.
Augusta Medina said that's my hometown. Acapulco
Horizon City.
said it was 24 degrees below normal here yesterday. Richard M. said get your bed ready in the trailer. Augusta Medina said El Paso, Texas.
Oh, El Paso. 10-4. 10-4 on that.
Sir Handel said yeah, it's in Horizon City. Low fidelity all-star region. Said Horizon City has a if you see El Paso from the air with dirt roads even more east than Horizon.
Yeah.
Augusta Medina said exit 32 coming up.
It's a beautiful morning. will be empty all day today.
Master. Said Barry, you still here? Rob Schultz. Said Richard, we're right behind you. I'm in Tucson 98 projected high. It was 103 yesterday.
Tuscany? Tucson. God, is it really that hot in Tucson right now? Lord have mercy.
Years. Said good.
What does that FT stand for? Fat track or fast track?
Sir Handel. Said bridge may ice in cold weather.
You wouldn't think El Paso would get cold enough for ice, but I mean, I guess it happens, maybe. Every so often. I know it floods like the dickens around here.
Scuba Master. Said Bobby this morning was 59, now 65.
Now 65. We got 86 here. I don't know what it was this morning. Earlier. If the light catches us up here, I'm going to go ahead and shut this stream down and plug my phone up. That way it can start charging.
Low fidelity all-star reject. Said in 2011, El Paso got down to 11 degrees and iced up due to the exploded water pipes.
Dang it.
Sir Handel. Said El Paso is exploding in population, especially on the east side. TRGJR fan 81. Said feels like 104 outside here. Rick. Said yes, Bobby, watch for ice on bridges. Duck, duck, go fast.
We'll worry about it in the winter time.
It's decently high in elevation, so it could freeze.
And we're sitting at 37,
All-star reject.
37,
Said they had
68.
to miss almost all of the palm trees in the trees. Ward Slinger. Said Ewan. 77 degrees F feels like 77-degree F jams off for some 0%. Sir Handel. Said exit 37. Andy C. Said Arkansas is famous for its watch for fallen rock and deer crossing signs. Rob Schultz. Said ice forms at 75.
What? At 75? Serious? Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and shut this stream down right here. And give me about 30 minutes or give or take, and we'll be back.